Oh wow. So you was with a man.
You're not, but you have not had. You don't have a stable career. You don't have a stable relationship. You're not married.
I know what I'm doing.
You've been on your job for 2 years.
But you,
2 years. 2 years. 2 years.
Because okay, but that's me. Are you in your 30s or your 20s?
I'm 32.
So you allowed a man to use the best parts of your life and not offer you commitment.
Baby, your life is over. He said. He said your life is over.
How? My life is over?
Moments ago, went through their usual pregame ritual, although there's nothing usual about a Game 7. What time is it? Game time! And welcome to Game 7, everybody.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna call you by your alias, bro.
The Doc.
But listen, we started off. Everybody's familiar with you. Congratulations. Let me just go.
It's skipping over here. Froze. What up? Here we go. That's how I know we starting off right. He's frozen. But I don't know if you can hear him. I don't know if y'all can see me, but congratulations on the new addition to our family, Dr. S. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Right. We're right on schedule. But yeah, congratulations, T, man. Welcome to fatherhood, my G. Officially to fatherhood. Everybody familiar with him. I know y'all ain't gotta like him, but go ahead and congratulate T, man. Baby was born healthy, you know. He out here doing his thing. With the light skin baby girl.
Hey, Lucia.
Yeah, listen. What's up, Santana, man? Look like we gotta hold it down for the squad right now.
Wrong too, buddy.
21. What's happening?
Need some kind of balance with this. You gonna leave us not me, Lucia. No, not me. But thank you. I take congrats, but I ain't going to the new one. I ain't got no new ones.
We talking about T. Y'all, anybody familiar with the show knows Terrence had some choice words and apologies and, you know, beliefs and stuff that he rocked with on prior episodes. But, you know, baby's here. We got 20 viewers. So listen, we're 10 days into 2021.
I thought it was still 2020.
2020 junior, senior, whatever you want to call it, junior. But we took a break. Basically, because Game 7, a lot of people equate Game 7. They think we were supposed to be a sports podcast. And I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again simply because we have time today. But Game 7 was basically a lifestyle, man. You know, we like to encourage people to live life to the fullest. And Game 7s are the most exciting games in sports. And it typically means win or go home. You know, Game 7, anybody could it's all on the line. It don't really matter what happened up to a Game 7 if you don't make it past and you don't win. Blood, sweat, and tears. You know, seize the moment. Trust your teammates. Trust whoever you got with you. No holds barred, no excuses. Give it up. So that was the premise of Game 7. What ended up happening, and it's natural with our personality, so I'm not mad at it. But what ended up happening was a lot of toxicity. Wasn't much encouragement. I think it was in there underlining, but it really wasn't a lot of positivity, and I don't really know how to remedy that, because I mean, being real is being real. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take away from it whatever you want to, and when we're speaking, I don't think anybody speaks with malice, so I'm not upset at that. But we were just trying to figure out a way to bring y'all a little more positivity. You know what I'm saying? That being said, here we are again, and we ain't got to that point yet. This is gonna be the pettiest of them all. Oh shit. Santana man, what's happening?
Same old, man. I was just sitting back watching the show. You know what I mean? I thought, 2021 was gonna start out a little bit
Yeah,
a little better, but
most people did. You know what I'm saying?
It started out on some troll shit. That's how I see it. 2021 started out trolling, because it's
y'all in here, man. Share this to y'all pages, man. Invite people, tag people. Let's get these views up. We got about 17 to 20 back and forth, whatever. But y'all know how we give it up. Y'all know what we do. And yeah, we waiting on. What up, Tim, bro? What's up, everybody, man? No, we ain't watching the Bears right now, man. Honestly,
hey, I'm watching, but relax though. Yeah, but I'm watching they all week, but relax.
All right. Well, listen, we got a guest later, man. We got a guest later. Again, if y'all follow the page, y'all know exactly what we're about to get into. But for now, I guess without further ado, we will go ahead and do the grand entrance for 2021. Late but never out of the picture.
Sunshine.
I'm so sorry. Xfinity is raggedy as hell. Xfinity is raggedy as hell.
Tell me about it.
God. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. It was good. Glad you're
here. She's here. She came in late. Had to do the little entrance. You know, women get, man.
Let me kick in the door for 21.
Like kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Well, we're gonna change her name from Sabel to Sunshine under this. She's just getting sunshine.
It's sunshine. Look how she came in, brighten us up.
She said,
light bright. Oh, glowworm vibes.
Yeah. So what's happening? Sabel, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Good. New year, same petty shit.
That is the consensus. That is.
How are you guys? How is everyone's year so far? Or what? 9 days in? Shit's been or 10 days in has been wild.
Big wild.
Yeah. It's been a lot of that. And without getting into anything personal, watching the mayonnaise mayhem take place was wild. Was the icing on the cake. I mean, I said it before, I said it again, man. I think it's just wild that white people didn't put up this much of a fuss when Obama was elected. It was none of this when they were mad, but it's just wild to see how upset they are at how shit is going right now. And they, I guess the white privilege shit is y'all still got a white president. You still got him. How? So, it's kind of funny to watch the shit implode, but fam, y'all still kind of winning. You still kind of winning.
Nah. They feel like this new president is a nigger lover. They ain't rolling with that. No, I'm keeping. No, I'm here to keep it a bean. Hard. I'm here to keep it real.
Yeah, I hear you.
That new president is a nigger lover.
But listen to what I'm saying.
But you know what the other difference is? There's way more. This was like the best year for Trump and any of his supporters. And I will say that because everybody was stuck at home. Everybody was bored.
Antifa.
This was the time for conspiracy theories to flourish.
Yeah.
And if you really look at it, that's where everything kind of like blew up. Because like you said, what's the difference? You didn't act this hard when Obama was president. Everybody was pissed off.
You know what this is, man? Let's just call it what it is. This is the only reason I brought that up. Let's call it what it is. This is Trump supporters. They like to say it ain't, but this is Trump supporters. They were
Trump supporters.
That's all it is. We can't.
But they're the ones who fuel the conspiracy theories. They're the ones who have kept QAnon alive. He's trolling on Twitter. The whole 2020,
MySpace,
2019 into 2020, conspiracy theories flew. Well, they've always been around, but they went to epic proportions within the last year and a half.
Yeah.
The only reason why those people were at the Capitol had nothing really to do with the actual president that was elected. It's because these conspiracy theories have convinced these morons that their freedoms are being taken away. Their First Amendment rights are being ripped from them. That we are now going to be some socialist country and they're going to be in concentration camps come January 21st.
In other words, they want to be niggas so bad.
They want to, you know what? Yo, I watched.
That's it. They want to be so bad. Oh, I'm oppressed. I'm hurt. They trying to strip us of this and it's not fair.
The craziest shit. I watched Fox News because I like to flip to see different perspectives sometimes and for entertainment value. But I watched Fox News the day after the riots, or what I like to call treason.
Big treason.
And one of the commentators said that these are people who have been tired of being put last on the list. They're, I'm like,
Niggas.
how?
Just
How
talk,
though?
man.
How have they been mistreated for the last 75 years?
They want to be
Who are y'all talking about?
They want to be niggas so bad, man.
They want so bad to be oppressed better than they want to. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen,
like we was oppressed here. They want like they want to be better than us at being oppressed.
Listen, man.
I want to chant too.
No, I don't have something to fight for.
I don't want to wear a mask or infringing on my rights. No, I don't want to wear a mask.
Oh my God!
Oh no, I don't want Biden. No.
I'm gonna tell you what I got from it too, man. For Black people, y'all know I give it up on on this podcast a lot the same way, which is why I'm very light with what I do. But for Black people that keep that energy of wanting the House, the Senate, the laws, the president, everybody, the police to give you rights or treat you as equals and fit in and all of this shit that we be fighting for. If this didn't tell you that they don't even want this shit, they don't even like this shit, I don't know what else will. Because this is it. Like, this is, to me, this was the perfect example of fuck this shit. I don't see it getting any more clearer than this. Like, if they don't like it and we don't like it and we trying to fit into their bubble and they trying to leave and basically these same white people are the ones that say go back to Africa when they mad. Leave. You don't like it, leave.
They're the same ones who told us if you don't like this country, leave. So I'm like, where y'all going?
Exactly. So now that's exactly the question that I'm.
Where's the Mayflower?
Where are you going?
Where's the Mayflower?
If we were to say you don't like it, go leave. Where the fuck would you go? Everywhere you go is
Europe.
The wall climbing shit. The nigga with the horn. Everything about this is comedy. Everything about yes, sir. Putting your feet up. The nigga took mail, bruh. He took Pelosi's mail.
What's crazy is they all did it without masks. Damn. As if these aren't federal buildings that are directly connected to the FBI and all the databases, and they can't get your picture as clear as 1080. Everybody knew who everybody was the next day.
Listen, no mask.
People getting fired, no mask.
Walls
you giving interviews, giving your full name.
Listen, the shit.
Where you work. I see one dude have his work badge on.
It was wild,
man. You seen the one lady kid snitched on her.
Mom, miss you.
Yeah.
Miss you.
One lady ain't had no fucking legs, so I'm gonna say it.
Oh my God.
She didn't have legs.
Came in like a chicken tender.
For real.
Listen, the shit funny, man. So
angry bird ass broad.
When you watch this shit, it's comedy. You can't script this. I understand that I've seen people say, oh, she got onion in there. She ain't really crying. It's in the towel. Or they ain't really run up. Security taking them in. They taking pictures. It was staged. It's Antifa. This dude was here. And he was here too. And he was here too. And listen, I don't give a fuck how you put it. It happened. It happened. I don't care who was involved. It happened. What else do I need to see? I don't give a fuck if it's staged.
Y'all did that.
It happened.
Yeah, bravo.
Listen.
Bravo, you fucks. Y'all did it.
Let's say Trump was behind it. It happened. Let's say Trump wasn't behind it. It happened. Let's say it was staged and faked. Somebody coordinated. They got in there. It happened. However you want to cut it, it happened. There's no two ways around that. I seen people say, oh, this, how they get in there and Olympus, they make movies about this. Olympus is falling and, the jokes about the security and stuff. And it's like, if they let them in, it happened. If they broke in, it happened. However you cut it is ghetto. However you cut it is ghetto.
So ghetto.
There's no two ways around that.
Elizabeth from Tennessee. Yeah, exactly.
So, I sat back and I watched and I laughed and I know typically I'm very vocal about politics and shit like that. I just kept it business as usual because at the end of the day, this shit right here is a prime example of this ain't it. The US, this ain't it. This ain't it. And then they said, and then the shit I seen today was they mad because Biden is like 82 years old and he died, we're gonna have a woman president and she's black.
So
Yeah.
that's who they voted for.
Yeah.
She was nominated.
Go get my votes. The nigga didn't even try to get off the phone, bro.
Oh, he wasn't going.
He didn't get off the phone. He didn't disguise it. He didn't.
He wanted them votes over the phone. He wanted them shits counted with him on the line.
Man, listen, the ghetto. All of this shit, 2021 so far, the politics and everything else that's involved is wild. It's wild.
It's been entertaining as hell.
It ain't over.
I agree.
It ain't over. They finna be mad. And this nigga already say he not.
They already mad. They done banned Trump from the internet entirely. He can't go on any website. They banned him entirely from the internet.
They cleared him off Pornhub, Santana.
Oh yeah, you can't go on there neither. Pornhub said they ain't rocking with him. No, I don't know for real.
Man, I'm interested with everybody in here, man. Because we're gonna get into a couple of other topics that I can't wait to get into.
Here I am. So what?
Oh my God. What's up, bro? What's happening, man? Guy, Santana look muted, but yeah, man. I can't wait to get into a lot of this shit, man. But I mostly am just sitting back because it's not really a lot to be said on my part. Stop resisting. Whoa. I don't know what we talking about right now.
What's happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Santana, what's happening, bro?
I don't know. I can't translate.
Oh, no hablo inglés. What you
say?
Sabel?
Vodka.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
What vodka?
Little vodka, little Pellegrino. Tito's.
Ah. What you got over there? I know you got some.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm guilty as hell. What's in your cup?
All right, what you got?
Why your voice go up an octave? Me?
Me? You say what you talking about? Me?
Grow up, man. Listen.
You childish. That's what you get.
I spit this liquor on all this equipment. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yes, sis. I'm drinking Tito's.
Yeah. Britt in the building. Sean Geechee. I don't know. She said Geechee. You heard her. The day of the Geechee. What the fuck is? Listen, man. Y'all got to bring some context to all this shit. Anyway, what you got for us, bro? I'm incented to direct this episode, man, because you know. My guy got all the following in the ghetto and the ratchets and the resist. Actually, Sabel got some of that too on her end.
I've been behaving.
I've been where?
Wow.
Where?
I the fuck out of here. I've been behaving.
Well, no, okay. Well, kind of. So I switched gears and just focused on trolling Trump supporters. So that's pretty much. I haven't really had too much drama. Okay,
somebody, hold on. Something going on in the comments, and I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
I guess that's why I stopped looking. I don't know what the hell. Me too.
Bro, I need some context because I'm lost as fuck right now. But it sounds like it's getting a little zesty.
It sounds spicy in the comments.
Yeah, it sounds like we finna get it all out. He said he got bars, so somebody give me some context going on.
Bars of what?
Listen, I will tap everybody. Say anybody got something to say 2021. Let's go, man.
Ain't nobody gonna click the link though. They never do.
They never call in. The number be there, link be there, tap in.
Nope.
Bro, listen, bro done came on a couple times, man. He didn't talk this shit, especially about Meg and everything. I'm just not gonna argue with him no more, man. You know, I will say this a little late, but we didn't pod during it. The only thing that I'm gonna say is Meg Thee Stallion needs to just stay natural face and just chill, bro. She looks way better with natural face, no makeup, everything else. And she looked, I don't know about all the other shit that be going on, but that hood ghetto shit, I'm never gonna side with that part of it. But that's it. Wow. Okay.
Where's the block button?
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Interesting.
When?
I've never heard that before.
All right. Well, listen. All right. Tap him in, Santana.
I don't know if I want to. Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know. He said he got some shit to say. So, we're gonna do it. This is the first episode back, and I'm waiting on another guest to go ahead and get his ass back. And I know the single mothers is waiting on it because they're gonna tear him a new asshole.
I'm not even a single mother, and I'm waiting. Shit.
I'm sure black women.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Like,
I got questions.
where you at though?
Yeah. So yeah. Tap in, bro. What's up, sis? Terrence got the eyes.
Oh, congratulations, Terrence.
Yeah, we congratulated him earlier.
I know I was late. You don't have to keep bringing it up. That was shit.
Yeah, we were here on time, early actually.
You want to do that? It's too early.
That's what I said. Where was your antennas? Oh man.
Xfinity was hating on me. Xfinity don't want me to be great.
Xfinity whack as hell. I'm saying.
Listen, you see my Xfinity every time I get on here, y'all. My shit just click off for some reason. It's just this site. Click off for a minute. Candace, what's happening? What's happening? Come on, comments. Don't do that.
I'm ready for the single mothers talk. Oh my god, y'all! I can't wait. I can't wait too.
Why is my comments doing this? Y'all can see me, right? I'm in this thing. Pause.
Yeah, we can see you.
All right.
Sent the link, man. What are you on? Sent the link.
Yeah, he sent them. Bro, gonna get it.
What you got to talk about, Santana? What's on your mind?
Twisted Tea.
It's crazy white folk. Oh, I got the thing.
I'm weak.
Hey.
I'm weak.
Yo,
get out of here. Yo, you're nasty. That's how you doing in this 2021?
Giving it up. How could we not, yo?
That's how you do.
I told y'all this type of energy I'm on.
Santana came with his.
You see what happened with this? The last time y'all seen it on the internet in the black man's hand? Hey, change that shit to widescreen, son.
By the way, hold on. How you do that?
I got you.
I don't know. You're talking shit.
I got it.
Oh.
We're gonna put you front and center. What's happening? Happy New Year. Hey.
Oh yes. Happy New Year. I got AirPods in today. I got time today.
You got time.
Anytime somebody say they got time today, they absolutely
I'm
made
here for it. I am here for it. What we got time for? What we doing?
Well, first off, my first line of business is for
First
the man
line
in the
of
red.
business.
It's for the straight in the red. The straight in the red. Okay, excuse me.
Relax on straight.
for straight number one. Please excuse me. It is not your place. Talking about Megan Thee Stallion and her makeup.
What?
That's none of your business.
What do you mean?
Why is it not? You let that woman do her. There is no wrong with Megan Thee Stallion. Have you seen her?
He said Megan Thee Stallion. Put respect on the V.
Yo.
Have you seen that lady recently?
Yeah, I said she's beautiful without makeup.
We didn't ask you that. You see, the problem with you straights is that you think that your opinion matters about women and their makeup, and it does not. It simply just does not. So you are out of line, mister. Okay? First line of business. What about this?
Oh man, I'm so glad you came on, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Lord.
Came in on all the smoke. Listen, she fine. She bad without the makeup. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just
fuck that. Ain't no leave it there. The people other than the straights do the same. No, fuck that. Fuck that. No.
Why I gotta be straight number one?
Straight number one. Straight number two.
Right there.
I said what I said. And said. And did.
All right, go ahead. Go and get your shit off. Go ahead. What else?
That was really it. I just, I just saw a disparaging comment.
Really it.
I did. I saw a disparaging comment. I just wanted to address it because I was wondering. It said the year of the Geechee is upon us, and I was just wondering what that meant. I was just asking a simple question.
Who said it?
I
Who
would
said
like
it?
clarity.
Where y'all at?
If I go off of this, can I still see the comments? Like, am I still here? Am I gonna be?
No, you gone.
Yeah, you got a black screen. But what the Geechee got to do with trans though? Like
that's a derogatory term.
How? Tell me how. I want to know how. No, it has. I've never heard that till today. So enlighten me.
I mean,
enlighten me. You just can't come here and say enlighten me. Tell me.
No shade. I mean,
come on here with straight number one, straight this, straight that, the straight.
No tea, no shade.
The people other than the straights, y'all talk about makeup too, right? Don't y'all be talking about waist crunch, crooked shit? But we like women, or we like the other sex. Fucking wrong. No, that shit is over in 21. That shit is over until we don't get that away. What do Geechee got to do with trans? Tell me. No, tell me. I want to know how.
It's very fucking
do me.
Hey, listen.
No, I didn't know.
Don't argue with somebody.
Fuck that. Tell me what it means. Tell me how they got to do with trans. Everything is trans or not. Tell me how.
It's been a term. You're late.
How? Give me ain't no I'm late. Y'all niggas are new. Every fucking thing come up is derogatory, yo. Tell me.
It's already.
You ain't got to twist the T. I'm gonna hold you one. I'm holding one, doctor. As I got one right here.
Not a twisted T. Not a twisted T. Wait.
Don't talk down. Don't talk down. Enlighten us.
Oh no, ma'am. Not the twisted T.
Yeah.
Oh no, ma'am. I can't. You better go upside my head with the twisted T. I can't.
Oh man,
this has turned to violence really quickly, and I'm not here for it. Really quickly, honestly.
I was young, man.
Truly, huh?
Who beat who up?
Who beat who up where?
Y'all brothers, man. Who beat who up?
Oh, I mean, again, he is of a certain age. I'm not. So at that time, I would say him, but I mean, he ain't trying to see me now.
Boy, stop. Fucking all the way, Lax. You already know. You already know.
Yo.
You already know.
Yo.
Everybody that know you knows. They know me. Tough.
Man.
This episode is spicy, Lord.
I'm
here for all of this.
Artisha Ross said she said it. And yes, please help me to understand how that affected you.
That's what I'm
it didn't affect me. It's just a derogatory term.
How? When? I've never heard.
That's the point.
Look at it. He's not telling it.
I know, but you don't know.
Because what the fuck? What does that mean? The year of the Geechee is upon us. Are you one, Miss? Why does it matter?
So I have a question.
Yes.
Because I've never heard Geechee being used as a derogatory towards trans. I have a trans nephew, but I've never heard that. I have heard it in terms, I believe either it was slaves that were used. It was used to describe slaves at some point, but I've never heard it as derogatory towards trans.
To be honest, I think it's specifically Chicago slang. I could be wrong, but it is a term used to disparage trans women. Like it's what the straights will say. Like. Yes. I've heard it plenty of many times, and it's not something that I think is an appropriate term. I just want clarity. Honestly, I had 100 bars if it meant to her what I think it means, which obviously she said what she said.
Gotcha.
So I might have my 100 bars. The bars are loading.
Get them bars the fuck out of here, because we were not talking about trans, yo.
You're not.
Nowhere.
I was wondering in the comments what.
It was nothing. We wasn't exactly. She was talking about.
Listen.
No, I've listened already and I've heard nothing. I've heard a bunch of nothing.
So it looks like Artisha says she never knew that. So this was educational for all of us.
So there's no bars.
Yes, you did say it. Oh, goddamn.
I said, what did you mean? I just wanted to know. There are no bars. If it didn't mean what you said, I said, I hope it don't mean what I think it means. That's what I said. I
get it. There's different slangs in different regions, so I get it.
And said what I said.
Listen, you came on here wanting all the smoke, huh? That's how we bring it in 2021.
Just a little smoke.
No fucks given.
I like this. This was nice. This is a good preparation for my podcast.
The one with you and Santana that I'm producing, right? I have to. Do you see how you are together? I have to.
It's you know.
And listen, I'm telling you, you have.
If it's gonna be like this, I'm tuning the fuck in.
This is what I'm saying. Everybody tuning in. And if you call it straight talk.
That's one of the suggested names. Straight talk.
I'm here for it.
I think it's fantastic. Riveting.
What up?
You signing up for this?
Yeah, I signed up for that.
All right.
He got to be ready though. He got to be
Riveting.
ready.
This chick going to put the twisted T down, fam. You realize
the twisted T.
Riveting your ass.
Santana's spicy with that twisted tea.
Very spicy with the twisted T. Like what? Why are you doing that?
You breaking up? I ain't hear you.
I said very spicy with the twisted T. Like my goodness.
Santana is pressed. Santana whole body language changed.
Right.
Yeah, he came in wrong, y'all. I be
Excuse me.
because that's the, like honestly like that be some of the stuff that get on my nerves sometimes. Like with the internet shit, like everything ain't that, yo. Like relax. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted clarification. Now, excuse me if it was abrasive, but
yeah, it was wild.
I said it's fine though. So they're
Day of the Geek is coming. Oh, I got 100 bars for you, Missy. Oh, I got something for you. Send a link. Yo, relax.
And it got sent, didn't it?
Everything ain't gay or trans bashing, yo. I'm looking right at you. Looking right at you.
Am I not here?
You here?
And did
you just there?
Y'all, hey man. She said she didn't want no smoke. I stay ready too. This is a tree that you might not want to be casted upon. All right.
I'll let Miss Mamas have that. Okay. Okay.
Yo. Hey man, look who joining us, man. Look at this.
Oh man.
Hey, I didn't think he was gonna make it.
Hey man. Hey. Y'all got me running back to the house and everything, man.
Hey, the Bears still playing?
They on the field right now. I don't know if they're playing.
The Saints playing.
But they out there and people getting playoff checks. So I guess apparently yes, they out there.
All right. Well, welcome. You just missed
spicy 10 minutes.
Oh, word.
Called out.
I see.
Straight number. Man, I don't even know how I got. All I did was say Meg the Stallion look nice without makeup, man. She cute. That's all I said. Right. Not my place.
And then where do we? And then get off from there.
You know, I listen. I don't know what I'm supposed to go do. I don't know where
if you're a man that loves pussy, you can't be going around saying that. Basically, what I got from it.
So
how did we get the body part? How did we get the body part?
I'm just saying.
Dude.
Wait, what?
I take it as if he was a man that liked men, y'all wouldn't give a fuck, is what I'm saying.
How did we get the body parts? Please give me the map. Give me the GPS. How did we get here?
That's what I'm just saying, y'all. Just
the location.
That's the
I'm lost on this Meg Thee Stallion thing.
That's the cliff notes.
Oh my gosh.
So D had said that Meg Thee Stallion looks better, natural, and that she should probably lay off all the makeup and be more natural.
Right.
Sean came on and said that's not his place to say what that woman should or should not do with her face.
Because he's straight.
Any woman.
He said because
he can have his opinion. He can have his opinion. No, okay, we got to stop that. Because see, when you are out there and you putting your, like, for instance, on social media, if you putting yourself out there, then I have a right to talk about it. I have a right to comment on it once you put it out there. Meg Thee Stallion is putting her appearance out there. She is putting her body out there. So if you're going to put your body out there and exploit it, I have the right to comment on it. So however I feel about it, if you don't want to exploit your body and put it out there, I won't say anything. But if you put it on my desk, if I'm minding my business and your body lands on my desk and I decide to comment on it, that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be
is there a difference between commenting and telling someone what to do with their body?
I didn't hear what you said, so I didn't hear exactly what he said or how he phrased it. So from my understanding, he was just saying in his opinion, she looked better without makeup. That doesn't mean she shouldn't wear makeup. That just means, in my opinion, I would say, like, if I like somebody, if I say, hey, I like you wearing hoodies, that's my opinion. That doesn't mean you have to wear hoodies all the time. That just means that's my opinion. So I'm assuming that's what he said. Not that she shouldn't wear makeup. Just that, listen, in his opinion, he feels like she's more attractive to him without makeup. Doesn't mean that she cannot wear makeup. Those are two different things.
The comment was, I believe, that he said to not wear makeup. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
That was the comment. That was the comment. And so to further elaborate, yes, it could come on your desk. Your desk could be full. However, the problem is that men have a history with making comments about women and their appearances. I mean, you currently have a hat on. What if somebody say, I don't like niggas with hats on? You know, so it becomes a thing. Nobody asks. So I just wish that men would stop making comments about what they would like.
I think there's as a woman, there's a thin line between getting a compliment. I get told all the time, I like you without makeup. I like it when your hair is curly. Don't straighten your hair. Don't put weave in your hair. Cool. That's nice. I'm gonna still do it because I want to do it. There's a difference between. Thank you. There's a difference between that and telling someone, don't do this. Don't do that. You need to do this. You should do this. You should do that. I see where you're coming from. There is a difference. There's a line between giving somebody a compliment, like, hey, I like you without makeup, instead of you should never wear makeup again.
Exactly.
But that's also not a compliment, though. Like, for me, that's like an underhanded shade. Like, oh, you shouldn't wear makeup. That's none of your business. Women wear makeup to make themselves feel good.
But I mean, at the same time, if I post a picture online, I'm asking for that attention.
Right.
Now, if I'm walking down the street and someone walks up to me, it's like, you shouldn't wear that. That's not your business. I didn't ask you for that. But if I'm posting it online, my main thing is to give an image and an appearance as an artist. I am selling myself. My fans, the people who follow me, kind of have the right to give feedback on what I am selling. As an artist, you sign up for that shit. I get where you're coming from, but you sign up for it.
But the issue is that right now we feel like we can only take the positive and not the negative. It's like when we want to go out there and put ourselves out there as artists and do that, then we only want the feedback of the positive feedback. But if somebody gives us feedback we don't like, then we block it or we move on or we say you can't say that. But no, when you are on a public platform, when you're a public figure and you do that, you got to take the good with the bad. It's like you'll probably have more good than bad, but at the same time, you got to take both there. So a lot of it's gonna be there. Now, listen. I wasn't here. They briefing me on what you said about Meg Thee Stallion.
The problem. The problem is everybody needs to stop being so sensitive. At the end of the day, you're gonna get there's people out there that probably think I'm ugly as hell.
That's what we do these days. What do you mean? That's what we do. That's why we can block people on social media. That's why we do that. That's why we get to put out our highlights and not the lowlights. What are you talking about? Of course, that's what we're supposed to do, right? That's what social media is for, right? It's to go ahead and streamline everything that you want perfectly, so nobody else can say anything, right? That's what we do, right?
Terrence, man, stop talking about Mark as the voice of reason. Get your ass out of it. Marcus ain't no voice of reason. All right, that's all you can say. Voice of reason. Like my name?
I love it. Actually, it's iconic. It's riveting. I'm here for it. It's giving me acceptance. It's
what I
missed,
me
transparency.
No, same shit. You ain't missing much.
Yes, straight number 1, number 2. We have a number 3. The straights are in the building. Come on, straights.
Straights are in the building. That shit sound like a producer tag. Man,
the straights are here.
Man, what's up, Marcus? Man, I cut out when you got here, man. What the fuck, bro?
I mean, nothing much, man. We just over here trying to figure out what you done stirred up, basically. What you done stirred up on this Megan Thee Stallion thing. But
all right, listen, I'm not gonna repeat it no more because it's not my place to say that she looked good. I don't know what I'm supposed to say as a straight male in America that like pussy.
The body parts.
Listen,
the body parts for me.
It's okay to have your opinion about how you feel and what a female. If a female you prefer without makeup, for you, that's okay. To say that she cannot wear makeup, that's a different thing. I don't know what you said.
I didn't say she can't.
Right.
I never said she can't. I said I prefer her without makeup.
And
But
all this heat coming from a nigga that say women that don't wear makeup look like boys.
They do.
See, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Shut your ass up.
It's giving me boy.
See what I mean?
It's
Yeah,
giving me
let's
boy.
get it out there.
It's giving
So
me
what are we
Okay.
talking about?
Would you like me to explain the logic?
Go ahead, because make it make sense.
I can't say
Make it make
The
sense.
problem is, I have this is Clubhouse now. I have the floor. One mic.
Wow.
One mic. Please, one mic. I have the floor. All right. When I say that they look like little ass boys without any makeup, I'm really trolling the straights because they have so much to say about how they're
out of here.
one mic. They have so.
I'm gonna
much
mute my
to
shit.
say.
I'm done.
They have so much to say and so much criticism on women that I troll them back by saying, yes, you want them to look like little ass boys. Because that's what niggas be wanting. Don't wear this. Do that. Don't wear so much makeup.
Hold on.
I don't want you to do this. I want you to have braids. That's a little ass boy.
Hold on.
That's a little boy.
By your explanation right now.
Okay.
It's giving a little boy.
Okay.
Listen, let me take you through the timeline of what I just picked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
I want to be fair because I'm off a couple drinks and stuff. Some, you know what I mean? I said she looked good without makeup. You say I can't say that and that it's not my place. And you also going to say that women without makeup look like I know trolling, look like little boys.
It's not all women. To clarify, it's not all women.
All I'm hearing is
trolling
you
the
like little boys.
Yeah, ladies, get them. That
I'm
nigga
gonna say,
said that
damn
shit.
sure don't look like no little boy without no
That
makeup.
nigga said it. I heard him.
Right.
When
What
I
I
say
picked
they
up
look
that
like
you were
little
saying
boys.
that you were saying that dudes who don't like women, dudes who like women who don't wear makeup and don't have wigs
and make
and
it their
don't.
main topic. Sorry, but look, that make it their main point to say, I don't want my girl to do this. I don't want my girl to have this. I don't want her to do this. I want her to look like this. I want her to play the game with me. I want her to like 2K. I want her to like Matt. That's a little boy. That's a little boy, and that's what I say. That is a little boy. So no, I don't think that all women look like little boys without makeup. However, the pun is they want a little ass boy, and that's
so the other side of that is. So let me ask you. So if a woman prefers a man to get his feet done, nails done, well groomed, dress up, am I on the right track here? If the dude like to play dress up, do all these things, does that then mean that
she want a little girl?
I'm just saying. Is that not what you're saying right now? Is she
I haven't got that far.
Oh, you ain't.
I haven't made it there yet. The bus still running. I haven't made it there.
We need
I
you
don't know if
to take the wheel, Lord.
I don't know if that means they want a little girl.
We got to dive in because if you find it, because in other words, most men, my guy Marcus here, sports fanatics. Sabel likes sports games, Santana sports games, so on and so forth. To say that I want a woman that don't mind watching the game with me as opposed to 50 Shades of fucking Grey.
My thing is when the preference becomes more like a list of demands. Like, it's okay to like certain things. You can like whatever you like, but when it's I know guys that have a hard, I don't want her to do this, I want her to wear makeup, lashes.
That's because they're insecure.
And
they're
they
insecure.
are, and that's why I say that they want a little ass boy. So he took something that I've said before and sensationalized it. And yes, I do think
sensationalize it. You said it.
I do think that some of these niggas want
Santana's look of satisfaction.
However,
like,
I see shit, I hear shit, and it's like explain this, explain that. When you come on here with that energy, it be my shit. Keep it real on both sides is what I'm saying.
I do. My thing is that a majority of men have very long chain list of demands about how they want their girl to look, act, be, and it sounds like a little boy sometimes. It's giving me a little boy.
All right, well, listen. For clarity, let me just go on record and say
you don't like little boys. It's fine. I don't think you like little boys.
I was definitely not even addressing that one.
Okay, yeah.
that definitely wasn't going there. But what I was saying is the makeup and everything like that is cool. I don't know how we went down this road, but I felt like after
it was the twisted tea.
It was a twisted tea. And it was the Capitol building. That's what happened, honestly.
All right. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I'm not gonna really.
I'm cursing out.
Something definitely told me to come on here and shut the fuck up today. What else we got?
Didn't you say y'all had a misogynist about single mothers? Where's the misogynist?
Yeah. Well, he's having Santana. He should be. There you go, Julian. He's here. So have him in. Let's get this going. But
I would love to hear this. Honestly,
yeah, I'm sure everybody in here is waiting to hear what he has to say in regards to single mother, and in particular, he kind of singled out black women. So I'm definitely
there's no kind of. He specifically singled out black women.
He definitely
specifically singled out black women.
Is he a black?
Yeah,
a black.
Is his mother a black?
A black. Yo, get the fuck out of here. A black.
I already know where this is going. I'm through with it.
Santana, you tap him in, bro.
Whoa. Let me
You send him an email, bro. I sent 2 of them. They didn't come through, but yeah, we got viewers in here, man, and Keish, Imagine. Yeah, we're gonna have to. This is about to get real interesting. I will say that. Any single mothers here, I'm sure I know a couple of them that decided they will tap in.
What's his email? Tell it.
Women in particular, you know what I mean?
Women had it hard enough. Y'all want to single out black single mothers? Oh my!
Listen, it ain't y'all. I just yeah, sis, man. Sean killed me, man. You can't not like him, man. Telling you that podcast has to be a #1 seller.
I am for sure going to tune in. I will be a loyal watcher.
I'm tuning in. I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm tuning in. That
tuning in.
What's his email? Who I'm sending his link to?
Well, he said motionpick@gmail.com. Motionpick PIK at gmail.com.
All right.
And I mean, I guess.
Excuse me, I'm gonna share this real quickly. I'm gonna share this.
Yeah, good thing, man.
Marcus, live.
I'm just listening.
Get some more of the straight in here.
Really listen now, because I'm gonna shut the fuck up for a little bit, because I know that got some shit to get off, and I
don't even know where to go with half of this right now.
It's gonna get spicy.
Yeah, welcome to 2021.
Did you see the conversation, Marcus, earlier?
Yeah, I mean, I was, you
saw it.
I didn't see the conversation. I was just, I jumped in. They tried to brief me on everything. You was gone.
No. Oh no, this was on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm talking about Facebook.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Facebook conversation. No, I didn't see it.
All right. Well, to bring everybody who isn't privy up, you can go to my page. I posted that guy. What's his name, Santana?
Kevin. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. He said he made a vague statement that said single mothers don't deserve a high value man. And there were men on there commenting, basically saying, shit, no, if you got kids, get the fuck out of here. One in particular, you can read the comments. He had a lot to say, and a lot of women had things to say about him, and he kind of singled out. Hold on, Sean. Hold on. It's on there. If y'all get a chance to pull up your phone and everything. He had a lot to say in regards to.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we decided rather than to go back and forth in the comments, and there are a lot of women that decided to comment, share, and talk, that we would just bring him on here, and I really want to hear what he has to say in regards to this subject, because I'll let him tell you himself. But you know what? Sabel's already Sabel.
I'm just confused. I just need some clarification. That's all.
So he's basically.
I want to know his lineage. Like, I want to know if his mother was a single black woman, if his grandmother was a single black woman. I would like to know that. Auntie, cousin.
I want to know, as someone who is not a high valued man, nor a black single mother, how you can have an opinion on either parties.
That's all we at. All right.
Because where's the high value? I would like to see.
I just want to know why is it black women and not just any single woman? Like, that's where I'm at. Like, I mean, I didn't read the conversation, but just from what I heard, why is it black?
You read it, you're gonna be like,
you specifically singled out black women. The question was single mothers, and you singled out single black mothers.
He don't like himself. It's okay. But I do want to see this person because if he's not giving me stun, if he's not giving me money, if it's not giving me rich, I got 100 bars. I'm not gonna lie. If it's not giving me if it's not giving me $1,500 Louis bag,
I'm giving them 100 bars. It's the funniest shit in 2020.
100 bars.
I got 100 bars.
I'm spitting hot fire like Dylan. I'm so sorry.
I spit hot fire.
If I don't see bags, if I don't see veneers, if I don't see stun, it's over with. I want to see high profile. I need to see money.
Hey, tell him to click the link. I sent it to the email and on message. Click the fucking link.
Let's see the best motherfucking lighting I've seen in my life.
Who is this and where are they?
I bet you the best lighting, the best camera, the best mic. I need to see.
Candace definitely has some underlying mommy issues. He got mommy issues.
His mom don't know how to make macaroni. That's the problem. Now, see, if she knew how to make macaroni,
he ain't even out here yet,
and he was well fed.
Yeah, save the bars. Save them bars.
Sorry. Okay. I want to know. Sorry.
I sent the link. I sent the link to his email and on Messenger though. So
Raquel's here. Raquel specifically.
Rapping made me a king.
Oh, it's on his profile. Okay. The internet is, man. You should block shit if you don't want people to look shit up.
Listen, man, we sent the link, man. I don't know what's happening.
About to get cooked. Y'all wow. I love all of y'all.
Yeah.
I love all of y'all. So he about to get cooked.
I want to get Joe. I really want to know. Where's Joe? Because I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
Nice.
He's not gonna click the link.
He's not, Jason.
Now you got to. Now you got to.
He's not gonna.
Gloves on to click the link.
You know what I mean? Because I only want to make you happy. I was singing the whole song.
Stand on what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm weak. Santana, has he responded to you? Because he was just sitting there.
No, I sent to the email you said.
All right,
I sent it on Messenger.
He got an Obama phone. I'm done. Can we move on?
Because he's not rich. See, if he was rich,
how you only don't worry.
At this point, whoever this is not coming on the show. Because all you gotta do is click the link. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I sent it to two.
Especially all the money he should have. All the money he should have. You look.
So Marcus, the original post was Kevin Samuels had posted a poll that says, "Do single mothers deserve high-valued men?" Most of the response was no.
Can we talk about why they're single mothers? Oh my goodness.
Listen, I don't know who Kevin Samuels is, but I don't know why people really listening to this dude for advice, bro.
Kevin Samuels is a high-profile image consultant for Fortune 500 companies.
That's the saucy.
Yes, yeah.
Who is he?
Oh, okay.
He's an image consultant.
Okay.
He's a high-profile image consultant.
See the one that we saw
that went viral.
Yes,
right?
yes, with the woman, telling her you average at best.
Yeah. I felt bad for her.
Sis don't give me stun either. Sis does not give me stun.
Okay.
Sis gives me a little girl too, but we're not gonna talk about it because I'm not about to single out nobody. But sis gives me definitely a little girl. Like I'm not here for that.
So he put out a poll, and the majority said that no, they don't. So okay, What is Kevin Samuels? What is his definition of a high valued man?
That's
what
we're waiting to hear.
Hold on. He actually had a video, and I watched the video.
Okay.
Because I always believe in education and knowing what you're talking about before you start talking shit. His definition of a high valued man made sense. Basically, someone who's extremely successful. You have a stable income.
Okay.
You have stability, right? You've been on your job for a number of years. You make a certain amount of money, so on and so forth. You are useful. I think he had for like Atlanta $10,000 a month. Atlanta, and it varies from person to person, right?
Okay. So 6-figure dude, basically. 6-figure
dude, someone who's successful, this, that, and the other. Someone who, the exact opposite of old boy that we are waiting to come on here. Basically, someone who's that guy. Someone who's very successful, which, okay, I get it. You're a valuable person because you bring value to somebody's life. Does that mean a single mother does not deserve you? No, because you're making it seem like single mothers can't be successful. It's a lot of successful as single or valuable. It's a lot of successful single mothers.
Okay, I.e. half of these people's mothers. Half of these people.
Half of these successful ass people were raised by single mothers.
You know,
So-
I would say this: just because you're successful
clicking and nothing's happening.
in your job and how much money you make doesn't mean you're a person of value. That doesn't mean you bring value to somebody else's life. So from that standpoint, we have that's one thing by itself that we have to attack as far as that's concerned. I will say this: I don't know if he said this or not because I didn't see this. I will say this, that people that are in that stature, men that are in that stature that don't have any kids, that make a lot of money, that basically can go on their own way, that don't have anything tying them down, not saying that they're super successful or not, however you rate that is however you rate it. But men are good, you know, they good looking, they got a stable job, they make six figures, they got a nice car, nice place, you know, and no kids. They do have more options, and they may choose not to basically have a partner that has children. Okay. Now I will say this, if you run into a man like that, you cannot be mad at that man if he doesn't want to date you because you are a single mother. That doesn't devalue you as a woman or value him anymore as a man. But you have to respect his decision because that man does have options. And most men that have those options are going to go ahead and use them. Like when men know that they're not a dime a dozen, when they understand that, when they know that there's a lot of dog ass dudes out there and they the lower percentile, they will go ahead and pick and choose quite a bit. Or I shouldn't say wisely, but pick and choose what they want. So if they decide not to date a single mom, that's okay, but that doesn't devalue the woman or enhance the man, if that makes sense.
Right. No.
I like him. That's a good straight.
What's that?
That's a good straight. What you just say,
What do you say? Time out, man.
Did a good trade or a good straight?
Show Julian,
a good straight.
The show.
What's going on?
What up,
appreciate you taking the invite and everything. So listen, before we get into it, you see everybody in here. You know, it's about to get spicy. G, I'm just
it's all good.
Okay. So you know, I know you wouldn't have came on. You know,
I'm here for the smoke.
All right, you're here for the smoke. So you know, after you walked up in this building, yo, Sean, cool out, bro. I can't focus.
I was looking at the decor.
Oh wow. All right. Well, listen. Anyway,
No problem.
So
my decor, all right. It's okay.
Okay. So you already know the topic, and everybody that's watching, Terrence, wow, everybody that's watching, this is Julian, aka Motion Pick. You want to say anything? Introduce yourself. Get into it. What you want to do?
Well, basically, I'm the average guy. I'm doing my thing out here, trying to make it, and basically, you know, I'm very opinionated.
Okay.
And I'm definitely gonna speak my mind. I come in peace, but I'm definitely gonna let me know what's going on and how I feel about things.
Okay, let's get into it. So, why is it? Let's just get straight. So, I gotta ask, why is it, or what is it? Because I read your preference, I know, but just for the fact that people are here, what is it about single mothers that you think they don't deserve?
Okay.
First of all, what's your definition of a high value man? Okay,
this all stems from your post when you posted that Kevin Samuels said, do single mothers deserve high value men? And his definition of a high value man is
definition?
What is my definition of a high value man?
We discussed his. What is yours? Because you commented on it. And I'm gonna be honest, you jumped out there, my G. So we basically are surrounding this. I could have watched his show or whatever, but we basically surrounded this about the opinions that you had specifically. What is single mothers, and what is a high value man to you that you just feel not happening? I'm curious.
A high value man is a man that makes close or over six figures. You know, and also he's he has no kids. He's well established. With his career, with what he's doing. He's focused. He knows where he want to go in life. He knows what he wants to do in life. He knows how he wants to get it done, and he knows what type of woman he wants.
And this is the man that you aspire to be, or
yes, this is definitely the man I aspire to be.
Okay,
I'm not there yet.
Okay, so you aspire to be a man that I see you, Sean. Hold on. You aspire to be a man that basically has stability in his life, that knows where he's going, has some ground, whatever. And if you get to six figures and you get your life in order, what you are saying is if you got kids, miss me with the bullshit.
Facts. Absolutely.
So none of what you've said so far, and this is the problem that I have, and I'm gonna get right to it, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up because the reason why I chimed in is I've made great money, 6 figures easily the past few years. I'm established.
Okay.
My oldest daughter just turned 16. When I didn't have a dollar, she was my daughter. She's not biologically mine. I've raised that girl since damn near birth. I would never in life sit back and say because that kid isn't biologically mine that I wouldn't take care of, even if I didn't have a dollar. The money shit is where I have a problem outside of you just basically saying a single mother just negates having a good man. And that's the problem I think most people are having. We're talking about high value and everything is about stability and money as opposed to.
Let me explain. I'm not saying that it negates her having a high value man or the man she wants. But what I'm saying is that it does bring down the value, and also it depends on that type of woman.
Right. It depends but we're not talking about this. The post said single mothers. It didn't say white, black. It didn't say bad kids. It didn't say any of that. It said single mother. What ended up happening in the post, and I don't know if you realize you did it, but you basically singled out black women and single mothers in general. And in doing that, even in the context of right now, even in the context of we've given you all these outs, I'm explaining. I wanted you to explain what a high value man was before I let everybody else unleash and do what they do and explain. But it's all monetary, and it still doesn't say anything to the type of woman she is. You just seen kids, or a kid, and that's wild,
And with that being said, at the same time, we have these conversations. We have to be honest as men, especially black men. We have these conversations all the time,
especially black men. So I know where you're going with that. Like, it's the context.
Let him talk.
We have these conversations all the time. The first thing a guy asks you, I got this new nice young thing, whatever. I got this new woman. I'm going with the first thing the guys ask is, okay, do she got kids?
No, never.
And then when you hit her with the 2 to 3, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know
how she act with the kids. You know what I'm saying? How she act with the kids, how her father is with the kids. These questions come up all the time, but we are not honest. We are not, because a lot of times, a lot of men want sexual satisfaction. They look at her first for sexual satisfaction,
which would not,
and they're not even considering her long term in a relationship.
But what kind of man are you talking about? Again, what kind of man are you talking about? Now, see, listen, I'm not negating. I'm not going to get rid of the fact that you're right. Most men that are in position, peaceful, successful, don't typically want drama. But that's not necessarily related to single mothers or whatever. And those men aren't necessarily considered because of the money and whatever else. Because I mean, shit, a drug dealer could be 6 figures and a high value man. The fuck that mean? A dude?
Really a drug dealer.
What I'm saying is a lot of the talk goes to a lot of. Let's be honest. We have an honest conversation. A lot of the talk for men stops with 6 figures. So or money, right? Because you said it yourself. You ain't there yet, but if you get there, your preference is X, Y, Z. And what I said to you was, let's say you were there. You may not necessarily be their cup of tea outside of money, my G. And right then and there it's like, so what are they supposed? Yo, I'm out of here, yo. Sean,
that's true. That's true. But it's not everybody. It's somebody for everybody. Some people might not find me, some women might not find me attractive. That's totally fine.
Okay, but how you gonna say somebody for everybody and then automatically jump off the roof and say that no, they don't really do, and that's what we're getting at. There is somebody.
There's two different things. There's two different things that you're going on with here, and I think that whether you're somebody's cup of tea and the value question are two different questions. So we're trying to get to the value question of when you're saying that a single woman doesn't deserve a quote unquote high value man, no matter cup of tea or not. Forget all that. That doesn't matter. Okay, when we're talking about what the post said is that a single woman Doesn't matter how she acts. Doesn't matter who she is as a person. Doesn't matter any of that. She doesn't deserve a high value man. So I think that's what we're trying to get at and say, why do you feel that way? Like this woman could be the best woman. This woman could be the best woman you ever met in your life. Like she could vibe with you like no other, but you wouldn't give her the opportunity because she has a child, or because you have at this point in your life, would you give her an opportunity because you're not quote unquote a high valued man, as you would say? I didn't say that. I'm just going by what you told. Okay. Would you not give her a chance because quote unquote you're not a high valued man, or would you give her a chance now because you're not? Or when you get to that point, is she automatically cut off now because now you're quote unquote high valued and now she can't get a time?
Well, she's not absolutely cut off, and at the same time, when I get to, and let's get it into context. So we was going off of Kevin Samuels. I'm a follower of Kevin Samuels. I hear what he's talking about when he say, high value man. He's talking about what a high value man wants, before, when you first see the woman, before you even get to meeting the woman. He's not saying that you can, and that's my thing too. I'm not saying that.
But looks are completely different than somebody having children, and I really need to know what the problem is with a woman having kids.
Right. What is your definition of a high value man? Because
I think we've defined a high value man. I think we've defined,
because in his definition, I would straight number one, and Santana wouldn't even be high value man either. So I'm trying to I'm trying to get what he's saying.
I ain't shit.
What does that mean? Like, what are you saying? Like, I'm really trying to get.
Well, let me ask brother Marcus question first.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get to brother Mark. But we was going out the context of Kevin Samuels and what he was saying. But before you even get to know that woman and see that she's an actual good woman and a good person, you see her and her situation first. You add, when you get to know you, she say she got 2 or 3 kids, she got a kid already. All those other questions start going through a man's mind.
Okay. I will say this. Okay, I will say this. So in your situation, if I ran into, like, you don't always meet a, like, okay, for instance, and say since you're the only female here, I'm just kind of using you as an example. Like, I don't know Sabel's situation. I have no idea if she had any kids. Like, when we started talking about this, I almost asked her, like, do you have any kids, by the way? Like, I don't know that. So we didn't, and I'm not trying to talk to her, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, I was trying to slide in DMs later or whatever. I didn't meet her in the context that she had kids or didn't. So the thing is, like, I wouldn't have known that from the get-go. So if you're saying that if I saw a woman walking down the street with like 3 kids and I decided, hey, I don't want to talk to her because she has 3 kids, that doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve a high-valued man. It just means that that's a deal breaker for me. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I wanted to say. For me, that was the context. When he used the title, the context of his show was, the key word was deserved. And a lot of those women called in felt they deserved a high status man, a high value man, a man with this type of money, a man with this type of status in the community.
Hey, listen, let me ask you a question. Let me stop.
You deserve what you deserve.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I put on the Marcus. What's that? You can get. That's exactly what my caption was. She deserves whoever the fuck love her.
Yeah. Like, even if we can use the word deserve, I mean, you with who you with, you deserve who you deserve, I guess. But it's like when you meet somebody, like, sometimes you meet them in the context of like, hey, they got kids. Sometimes you meet them, you don't even know if they got kids or not. So that's not the first thing that you see. But if your preference is to say, hey, I don't want to date a woman with children, that's okay. But to say they don't deserve or they should be devalued because they have children, that's not okay. That's okay. Where I'm at with it.
Let me flip this for a second.
I believe it's okay because
let me ask you
everybody. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of woman do you deserve?
What type of woman do I deserve at this point in my life?
I deserve as a high valued man.
No.
As the high valued man that you are.
Because preference is one thing, right? Preference is one thing. And I think a lot of what is getting lost in here is saying that women or women with a bunch of kids or women with situations or whatever preference is, or they feel like they should just automatically. No. Okay. So as men, money or otherwise, right now, you already kind of answered it when you said at this stage of my life. But as a man that's sitting here, you have kids?
No, I don't have no kids.
No kids. I'm not even gonna go ahead and put your personal business. If you want to do that out there with your status and your personal life, whatever, go ahead and do that. But what kind of woman do you deserve?
What type of woman do I deserve? I deserve a good woman. A good woman with no kids.
What? Oh, he said,
but with no kids, you know. And hold on,
you deserve that.
And you said based off of what about what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table.
What do you bring to the table?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I bring no baggage. A good
baggage.
Hold on. Everybody has baggage. Just because you don't got kids don't mean you don't bring no baggage. Yeah. Clearly, you got some trauma and some shit you need to deal because you got some baggage. What else do you bring to the table?
Now, what would you classify as baggage? I have no kids.
I mean, you referring to kids as baggage, so that's baggage.
You can have any type of mental or emotional immaturities that can be baggage. You can have childhood traumas that can be baggage. You can have all types of shit that can be baggage. Kids are not just baggage.
Who on this?
But hold on. Wait a minute. I just want to finish. I want to finish hearing. What else do you good, Marcus? What else do you bring to the table?
Oh, you know, I got a decent career. I'm in the 12% of earners in this country.
How much do you make?
You know, I'm not gonna say how much I actually make, but I'm close. I'm getting closer and closer to that 6-figure mark.
And listen, you getting closer to the 6 figures?
Yeah, and you know,
so what do you deserve now is the question.
Not yet.
Okay. So what line of hold on, wait a minute. What line of business are you in?
Oh, I'm a commercial driver.
You're a commercial driver. Okay. How long have you been on your job?
2 years. This job,
okay.
2 years.
This job. How long were you on your last job?
A year. And you know, I've been almost 4 years.
Okay, so listen, this is the question.
So job to job to job. So you don't offer stability. So what else do you hold on. What else do you bring to the table?
No, that's not true. I definitely offer stability.
How do you offer stability if you haven't kept a job longer than 2 years?
No, I've been on my job. I've been on plenty of jobs. I switched careers.
Plenty of.
So we got to
That's not stable. That's not stable.
I switched careers to do
switching
that.
careers means you don't know what you want. That's not stability. What else do you bring to the table?
That's not true. That's not true. I switched careers.
Wait, hold on. How many times have you switched careers? How many times have you switched careers?
Once.
So you've had multiple jobs, but you've only switched careers once.
Because being a commercial driver, you have to build yourself up. You're building to that wealth.
Okay.
And
a career is different than
I'll probably be making way closer over 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? In the 5 years, if I do what I'm supposed to do. You know, so and Dwight Nash know what I do. So, you know, he knows what I'm talking about.
But I'm talking to you. We're not talking to Dwight. I'm talking to you. So my question is, what was your prior career?
I was a CNA in my prior career, about to be a nurse, but it didn't pan out.
Okay.
So I switched careers.
Now,
so you don't commit. Okay. You don't commit. Okay.
Okay. So you switched careers. Hold on. Can I finish?
On the Sabel real quick?
No. Can I finish? Okay. So you changed careers. You found a career that you like. Okay, cool. So you've been on your job for 2 years. You're getting close to making 6 figures. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm older now. Let's just say that. I'm in my 30s.
Of a certain age.
Yeah, I'm a certain age.
Okay.
High 30s, low 30s, mid 30s.
I'm in there. You know, that make a wild guess. We here. You know.
Doesn't answer questions directly. Switching career paths sounds like that to me.
Hold on, I got a question, man.
Mm-hmm.
As a man with kids,
I still want to know what else he brings to the table, though.
Hold on.
Oh, can I finish?
Because it seems like the two up there got more to bring to the table.
Let me ask you this.
I got one question. I just got one question. I just want, as a man with kids and the 6 figures, the house, the cars, all the rest of that shit I take off. I ain't ugly, nigga tall, you know, well endowed and the rest of that.
We didn't ask you all that.
Because it matters. Listen, it matters. Y'all know it matters. Stop playing it here. We're not gonna cap. We're gonna get out the way. So, as a man with all of those things, right? Does me having kids alone make me not worthy of a good woman?
That's what he's saying.
Well,
We can't compare.
Hold on. Let him answer this.
We can't compare a man's situation to a woman's situation. Go ahead.
Wait, you said you can't compare a man's situation to a woman's situation.
No, you can't.
Not
Not at all.
Oh,
You did that the whole time, Bucko.
Not at all.
You did that the
But
whole time,
because
Bucko.
a man, let's be honest. Let's be honest with each other. With everybody on here, a man doesn't take those kids for the most part. After when they go bad, it's a divorce or they break up. Them kids don't go with that man.
Why not?
Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong. You're wrong.
So those kids don't go with that man. So most of the time,
so you're saying there's not single fathers? You're saying there's not full-time single fathers out there?
It's some, but we know that's not the majority.
Okay, I got a couple questions for you. Because I'm gonna use the terminology I was used in this post that was going on. So, do you consider yourself a high value man at this point in your life?
No, I'm building.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not here to diss. I'm not here to diss.
I'm considered a Henry. It's a high earner, not rich yet.
Okay.
I'm building. I'm building.
That's fine, and that's okay. I'm not here to diss. So let me ask you this, because I think that's where D was going with it. So I don't know how many on this podcast consider themselves or meet the criteria of a high value man. But let me say this, okay? I'm gonna throw a little bit of my resume out there. I ain't gonna put all of it out there, but I will say this: if these things are these that they're going down the list, so the 6-figure check, the 800 credit score check, the no kid check, okay, the college educated check, all right, multiple degrees check, all right, money in the bank check. So I guess I fall into this category, right?
Come on, value. Come on, high value.
But
you better be high value.
But if I had a kid, will all that go for naught?
Delete all that shit.
Huh?
You said no. You're not a woman, so it wouldn't even matter.
Okay. Wait a minute. Julian, right? Hold on. Julian. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that Marcus has, I have. Let's say I have a child. Do I not deserve a high value man?
Delete it.
I make 6 figures. I've been on my career 13 years. I have a high credit score.
You're not in the same situation as a man. That child is still with you. At the end of the day, a man is still.
So me, as a high valued woman, I make 6 figures, high credit score, no debt, no kids, have my own stuff, no baggage, right? But I have one child. Do I not deserve a high valued man?
Now I won't say it like this. Kevin Samuels, right? He goes
I'm
off
not
with this.
asking about Kevin Samuels. I'm talking about you. I'm asking you. Kevin ain't on this podcast. I'm asking you.
Right, and I agree with it.
Because you said what you said.
As a man, we don't just that's a plus. But we look for your cooperation and helping us deal what we got to deal. We look at your beauty. We look at what you bring.
It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question, my dude. Yes or no.
It's no. That don't mean we still gonna look at your beauty in the kid.
You gonna tell me as a woman, if I was interested in you as a woman who makes 6 figures because I have a child,
I'm still gonna look at you. I'm still gonna look at you. I'm still, and if you.
So do you want kids?
Yeah. Eventually.
Hold on. Hey, listen, Julian. If she approached you with kids or anybody, fine. They approach you with kids. One kid. Let's get one kid. One kid. She got an 800 credit score. She make money. She good. She don't really need you. She want to buy you that commercial truck to start your own business, set you up. She's not worthy.
No, I wouldn't say she's not worthy. If she's
that's what you've been saying, though.
If she's cooperative, she got a good attitude. She's the
cooperative. I have one comment. I just want to give a different viewpoint because I feel like you're not looking at it this way. You know, kids have nothing to do with whether a woman is good or not. Because you can have a woman who ain't got no kids, who ain't got her shit together, and who gonna treat you like shit. You can have a woman with kids who's going to treat you amazingly, get you your own business, and make you that high valued man. So you over here telling a woman that she don't deserve you because she has kids. You actually are limiting yourself from finding someone who's good for you.
I wouldn't say that. Like I said,
no, you are. I'm gonna tell you like this. You are 100%. You are 100%. And it's wild to me that you have these standards and you don't even meet them. As someone who is not a single Black mother or a high-valued man, you got opinions on what high-valued men deserve. You ain't even a high-valued man.
That's why I'm single. That's why I'm single.
It's exactly why you're single. You're going to stay single for a very long time.
And back to my point. These are the niggas that I've been talking about.
And at the age that you are, you would want to change that shit. You would really want to change that shit.
Remember all that shit I said?
Age has nothing to do with it.
It has a lot to do with it if you are as old as you are and do not offer no stability, but you got this long list of demands.
As long as I'm building my value, I'm gonna be good.
For a long time.
Hey,
is this the hieroglyphics? Is this Egypt? I'm
gonna say it like this, man. I'm gonna say it like this. Here's the point. They're saying, man. They're saying right now, not for nothing, but just picture it. You meet a woman, and I know you already said if she's cooperative, which is a wild word.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's a lot of single mothers, Black mothers, that are not cooperative.
What is cooperative? What is cooperative? What the hell are you talking about right now?
Mother?
Meaning they could get along with a man. They understand the man's plan. They understand what he wants, what he needs.
That has nothing to do with whether a woman is Black or not. You're ignorant as hell right now. You ignorant as hell. No, that has nothing to do with being Black.
Julian, why
just because you date trash ass women doesn't mean all Black women aren't cooperative.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hey, are you single? Are you single?
Yes.
Clearly this shit didn't work out. So clearly your experiences have not been good. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, are you married?
No, I'm not married. No.
Okay, how long have you been?
Hold on, no, wait, let him finish. Let me finish.
How long have you been in your relationship?
My relationship is new.
So you just got into a relationship. So how long have you been single before this relationship?
I was single for a year because I focused on my career so I could be that high-valued woman to bring value to my relationship.
Okay, and you have one child. Do you have any kids?
I have no child, no children, none, no kids.
Okay, so you haven't. So you only been in a relationship. How long did that last relationship a year ago last?
Hey man,
6 years.
Listen, let me ask you a question.
No, let him ask his questions. 6 years.
Why? Okay, was you engaged to him or married to him?
No, because I didn't want to be married.
Oh wow. So you was with a man.
We're not, but you have not had. You don't have a stable career. You don't have a stable relationship. You're not married.
I know what I'm doing.
You've been on your job for 2 years.
But you,
2 years. 2 years. 2 years.
Okay, with that, are you in your 30s or your 20s?
I'm 32.
So you allowed a man to use the best parts of your life and not offer you commitment.
Baby, your life is over, he said. He said your life is over.
How? My life is over? Use the best parts of my, how is it the best parts of my life?
Your 20s are the best parts of your life.
No, they're not. They're not. Wait, hold on, Sean. I need to hear him.
Let me get my.
What? How is that the best years of my life?
The best years, you're like the 20s to 35. You and if we
so you passed your best years and you still single.
No,
because you got Anita.
Oh, okay.
We get better as we get older.
That's
the
you don't. You haven't. But you haven't. You haven't. But you haven't though.
But I have.
You ain't a high value man and you damn near 40. It's not 40.
You know
what up,
it doesn't matter. But even if I had a high value man that's
it don't matter.
60, I'm still good. It doesn't matter.
Because you're a man.
Y'all have a biological clock. I can have kids when I'm 60. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you don't have a biological clock? Do you not know anatomy, mister?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a biological clock. We know. We got
So for me to choose, let's be clear. For me to choose to not get married or have kids in my 20s because I wanted to focus on my career, I wasted my life.
Yeah, you went. So you with this man for a year. Has he proposed to you yet?
I haven't been with this man for a year.
You haven't.
I was single for a year. I was single for a year.
So it's new. So okay.
Hold on, wait a minute. What does a proposal have to do with shit?
It has a lot to do with everything.
But you're not married. You're not married.
Let me explain it.
How many times? Let him finish. I'm confused.
No. I'm listening.
No, you're not married.
Everybody else heard in here. Everybody else in here heard what I heard. As a woman, your best years are 25 to 35.
I don't even want to
35.
23 to 35. Basically.
Okay, and then everything and every
but
other
37. Yeah.
Okay. Every other question he's asked you so far is in regards to either are you married and do you have kids, not career, not none of the rest of that. So
because my value is solely based on whether or not I have kids. But if I have kids, then I'm less valued. But I got to be married.
Okay,
but you also a wash bitch too, because your glory years are over.
So listen,
I'm washed up. I'm done. I'm gonna hang it up. I like over, y'all. It's over. My life is over.
Listen, women got to catch 22. Women, if y'all are listening out there, y'all got to catch 22. Either you're baggage and you come with kids, or you missed your opportunity and he didn't want to knock you up anyway, so you out of the fucking loop anyway. By the time
I got. But he could be 43 plus. That's true.
Based on what we're talking about, and the
so
value.
Basically,
so hold up. Do you see? So okay, say we know we already put out the credentials, right? So at this point in time, do you see a Sabel or a female like Sabel as a high valued woman or not? She has no kids.
I'm washed up. I'm too old.
The man don't even got.
You lost. Out of there.
No, set up. So for real, so a female like or her with her same credentials, is she a high valued woman or no for you?
You going?
You said a female like her?
Yeah.
Okay, for her credentials.
And her broke.
It all depends on the type of woman she is.
No. We're not talking about
now all of a sudden he cares about what type of woman.
That's how I did.
We're not talking about personality, is because when we went down this criteria of men being high value, not if he was a good man was not part of that criteria. So when we're going down these things here, these examples of these things you got to hit, these check marks, she has all those things. So is it a woman like her or her herself? Are they high value women or not? What do you consider them? Take personality out of it. Take compatibility out of it. When you see her resume
and factor in age,
is she high valued or not for you?
She could
after 32.
No, I mean, it's
after 32.
What would make her high value? What would make her not high value for you?
Because we base it off looks. We base it off of, like I said, cooperation. We base it off, what she can bring to the
cooperation.
But her resume, okay. Well, listen.
Meanwhile, we don't cooperate.
Her resume is pretty strong, right?
Jay.
She makes six figures. Okay, let's take her out of it. Let's say, because I don't know how you feel about her anyway. So just a woman you feel that's attractive, makes six figures. Okay? You feel she's any woman you feel she's attractive. She makes six figures. She has no kids. Okay, she has a stable job. All right.
She can put you on your feet,
woman for you, yes or no?
Put you on your feet, but she got a kid.
But she
no kids. Is that high value?
Like I said,
how old is
she can have all that. And if we can't get along,
okay, let's say you get along with her. Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say that.
How old is she?
Woman of your
if we get along, she's nice. She's
okay,
right.
she's high value. Hold on. Yeah. Value for you, right? This woman, personality, click, everything great, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, at the coffee shop, she got all that, right? You like, damn, got all that, y'all vibing, everything good, energy right. Okay. 2 days later, she got a kid. You found out she got a kid. Now what?
That's fine. That's fine. It's not like you just gonna walk away from it
The milk's gone
because she
bad.
got a kid. You know, it's not like it's walk away from it because she got a kid. No. I think she checks off on everything else. She checks off on everything else.
Why does it change now? Do you realize how dumb that sounds? Do you realize how judgmental that sounds? You are judging a book before you know it. You are saying that because you don't know.
Situation. I would like to say that he never bring the jeans to the table because he wear glasses and he can't see. So now my kid that you do have ain't gonna have good vision. Kind of like this conversation.
So look, so does it change things for you? So it changes the situation, but is she devalued now because of that child?
Yes, she is. But her value does go down because she does have a kid.
Yes. Like everything else, y'all vibing, the energy's right, but the energy's right. But because you found out she had a kid, now her value comes down.
Yeah, now you got to think of everything else comes into play. Everything else comes into factor. You don't know how. You don't know how her and her child's father get along. You don't know how she is as a
mother. And how do you know that the value automatically comes down? What if she's a widow? What if the dad died?
So for a man, if a man checks all these boxes as we talked about, but they have a child. Let's say I had a kid that I take care of, lives with me. I'm a single dad, lives with me. I take good care of him. Okay. Now, does my value decrease even though I checked all those boxes? Does my value decrease?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you go.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You are a man.
He's standing on his shit now.
This misogynistic ass shit right here.
Standing on it, I love it.
At the end of the day, it's different. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's different for men. You know, that's what it is.
We doing an episode after this specifically for Black women, man. We love y'all, man. Don't.
He's standing on his shit now.
So I will. Here's the thing. There is a double standard. The problem is that it's people like Julian who continue to encourage that double standard.
Julian,
that's the problem.
Are you religious?
You're encouraging the double standard.
I believe in a higher power.
Are you Muslim?
No, I'm not a Muslim or nothing like that.
All right.
Yeah, no.
You don't even bring God to the table.
Be honest.
You don't even bring my Lord to the table. Oh my.
Well, listen, I gotta ask. Listen, we know.
So
like,
I have a question though. I have a question, Julian, and this is a personal question. What's your parents' relationship like?
Oh, they wasn't together at all.
So were you raised by a single Black mother?
Yes, I was.
Wow.
So you're basically hold on. So you are saying here that your mother's value, she's not worth a valuable man because she was a single Black mother.
If she didn't check out on all those
No. Your statement was because she has kids, her value decreases. And it has shit to do with how much money she makes, where she's at.
Yeah, when men
so your mother, because she had you, her value went down.
Oh yes, men looked at that. Yes, they did.
You don't see the problem. Hold on. You don't see the problem with that? You don't see the problem of saying that your mother doesn't deserve a value man?
I wouldn't say, like I said, if
did she ever get one?
That's her business. I'm not gonna put her business out there.
I just wanted to know if she got one because you said that she don't deserve it.
You don't have to. Hold on. Wait a minute. You don't have to put your mother's business out there, but I want you to really think about that because what you are saying about single Black women applies to your mother, your mama, the one who raised you, the reason why you are where you are right now. You are saying that women like your mother do not deserve high-valued men.
If they don't check off on,
what does that have to do with her having a child?
If they don't check off on the corroboration and bring what they need to the table.
What does that have to do with a child? It's single. It's people without kids that don't do that.
You said what does that? It don't have. We're not talking about the child. We're talking about the mother. We're not talking about the child.
Your whole argument is if a woman has a kid. Nothing to do with what boxes she checks off. But if she has a kid, she's not valuable.
Trying to say, I don't know, but let me try to help. I think what he's trying to say is that if you're a man, you're a high value man, and a female is a single mother or has children, okay, that high valued man, she can be seen as devalued to that man. Okay.
Right.
But that does not mean she does not deserve a high valued man. Now we have.
He said that she don't.
Right. Now he's speaking.
We have our own personal preference. Like if I don't want to date a woman that has children, that does not mean I devalue her as a woman. It just means I don't want, because the circumstances have changed, that I don't want. And that's okay. But that doesn't devalue her as a woman. Now, if that means that if you're trying to say because I don't want to date her because of that I've devalued her, I would disagree. But if that's a term you want to use, fine, go ahead. But I would disagree and say that doesn't mean she doesn't deserve a quote unquote high valued man. I just don't want to date someone in those circumstances, and that's okay. And that's
exactly.
Just
but at the same time, we're gonna say.
But that's not what you've been saying, though. These are Marcus's words, not yours.
You said exactly what I was saying. But you said the key words is deserve. Deserve. Nobody deserves anything at the end of the day. And we was calling off the
you deserve it.
No, you deserve what you can get. That's kind of that's not people do deserve shit.
I think that the Kevin right now. What's his name? Samuel. Kevin Samuel. Maybe he's coming from the aspect of that. If you are a single mother and you quote unquote want one of these high value men and they don't want to date you because of your child situation, you have to be okay with that. But again, it does not mean you don't deserve that type of thing.
Exactly. You have to be okay. But a lot of women are not okay with that. They're not okay. And we gonna keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck in here. And we always talking about the black community. If a child, you know what I'm saying, I went like you're not with the man, so you back out here, you're a single mother. So having a child or whatever in the black community back in the day, what did they used to do with that girl that had that baby and is not with the father when she was even pregnant? What did they do? They sent her down south. They sent her somewhere else.
White man.
But that don't make it right.
That don't make it right. Talking about the 1800s and the early 1930s and shit.
The 1800s. That's the 70s. That's the 80s. You know what I'm saying? The early 80s and 70s.
So you're using this to justify and make it okay?
Hold on. All the parents used to raise that child as their sibling.
That didn't always happen. But that didn't always happen. See, if you hold on, wait a minute. If you want to talk about the black community,
so
go ahead.
Why would we do that if it wasn't an asterisk on that woman that had that kid out of wedlock? She wasn't married.
Not as an asterisk on her.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the record show that everything that Marcus said is not what he said.
You know what I'm saying? So why? If having a child is not a problem, how come we used to do that? Answer the question.
Could it be that the thinking was incorrect?
I was trying to. I think
because he said what he said.
Hold on, wait a minute. Could the thinking be that maybe back then the thought process or how we treated them was incorrect?
Because that was post-slavery and nothing was right and nothing is still right. So can we talk about it?
Because you're talking, hold on, wait a minute. So you're talking about what used to happen in the 70s and 80s to justify how you and Kevin Samuel feel about single black mothers. To say it's still okay?
They say 1 out of 4 every black woman is going to get married.
Statistics.
In the lifetime.
Help.
In a lifetime.
But I'm asking you,
what are the stats?
Do you want to change that, or are you going to keep this bullshit rolling?
Do you have those stats? Do you have this?
No, I don't have those stats.
Okay, now I'm just going to say this to you. I'm just going to say this to you. When you start using statistics like that, you better have the rest of them, because that doesn't. Okay, so what do I do with that information? If 1 out of 4 black women are getting married, but 1 out of 6 Latino women get married, or 1 out of 5 Caucasian women get married, what does that mean? So
we just talking about black people, right?
Cite your sources.
Marcus, let me ask you a question, Marcus. You say you know it's what you would consider high, but you making the 6 figures.
Yeah.
You don't have no kids. You well into your career. You got stability.
Yep.
If you see a woman with kids already, you just leaving. You find out she got kids. You're not gonna think, that's not gonna come into your head. It's not gonna play on your psyche. Okay.
So for me personally, it changes the circumstance, but it doesn't.
That's what I said. Go ahead.
So for me,
change the value of the circumstance.
I think it changes the value of the woman. If she's a good woman, I'm gonna say, Okay, let me tell you something. One of my closest friends has 3 kids. Okay, and she has 2 baby daddies, and she is a great woman. She was in a marriage, and she's had another situation that just didn't work out. She is a great woman. Okay, she's a great friend of mine. Does that mean that she does not deserve a great man in her life? Of course she does. Now,
Yes.
And them kids deserve a great fucking father.
yeah, like she deserves a great man in her life because she's a great woman. Those kids do not define who she is as a person. Okay. Now, me personally, if I meet that,
hold on, let me ask you a question. Now, is that the situation the majority of the time?
What's that?
Yes.
Majority though.
Is that the situation the majority of the time? There's a lot of these women with kids walking around here, no father in sight, no man in sight. Is that the situation that they are?
Why don't they have a man though? That's the question. Why don't they have a man?
Okay, first off, you asked. Okay,
in the bunch with no trash ass experiences.
You
Not
asked,
all black women are like that.
Okay, so this is my thing. If I choose not to date a woman in her situation, okay, if I choose to do that, all right, I would say to myself, I just don't want that situation for myself, but that doesn't devalue her. Okay. And it's okay for me to say, hey, I'm good with that. You're a great woman. We can be cool. We can be friends. You still deserve a man like me if you're a great person. That doesn't mean, and I'm not putting myself or someone that meets this criteria that we're talking about, but that doesn't devalue her as a person. It just doesn't. It doesn't devalue
Okay, Marcus, let me ask you this question. Just one question. If you seen that woman with 2 kids and you seen another woman just as attractive with no kids, without even knowing both of them, and you're attracted to both of them, who are you picking?
Okay, for me personally, if I don't want to date anybody with children, I would take the one without children. But if I didn't care, then it's going to depend on personality and who I vibe with. But either one I pick does not devalue the person, though. And that's where we're at. Like either one that I decide to choose.
Why would you pick the woman without kids?
Okay, this is the thing. If I don't want to date a woman with kids, it's because I don't want to take on that responsibility of somebody else's child, and that's okay. That's okay.
That's it.
Like
you don't want to take so that's a problem then.
Wow,
no, it's not because that doesn't make her watch
his preference.
If you don't want to
make her watch, different than deserving, bro.
You think it makes them watch?
I don't want to.
That's the problem.
Yeah, preference is different than deserving. You
yes. Preference and value are 2 different things.
You deserve. You have kids. You out of there. You just get what the fuck you get is wild. That's what we getting at.
Let me ask you a question, Mike.
See, real quick. I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna chime in real quick. I've been quiet. I saw in the comments. I saw in the comments Santana quiet. If I was Mr. High Value, when it comes to kids, all I would hope is that them little niggas ain't bad and the baby daddies ain't crazy.
Damn, why they gotta be little
and I'm
niggas?
good. That's how I feel. That's just where I'm at. It don't matter if you got kids or not. You got them. I hope they ain't bad, bro.
Now, Santana, let me ask you a question. The same question I asked Marcus. If you seen a woman that you both 2 women that you attracted to, would you pick the woman with kids? Or would you pick the woman without kids? Just you don't know neither one. You just attracted.
I'm gonna pick who I click up with the best. Kids,
you don't know them.
No,
it's awful.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a situation now.
That's what I'm saying. That's actually happening.
Situation now.
And I got a shorty plus 2. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. So
listen. So all we say,
I'm not gonna look at the woman with kids and be like, ugh.
I'm gonna make it simple, man. I'm gonna simplify all of this. All we're saying is, bro, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you, and then you take it, leave it, whatever, catch it, throw it back. I don't give a fuck, bro. What we're saying is, you sound real. You have a double standard. I know you can acknowledge that.
Yeah, it's true.
Men,
because life ain't fair, and a man and a woman ain't the same. So go ahead,
bro. Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it. No cap. We're gonna keep it real on here. We're gonna keep it real. No cap. These women are having babies with men. Keep that in mind. Men. They ain't having it by themselves. They ain't just fucking immaculate conception. The fact that men believe, the fact that men think that they just can be able to pick and choose, the fact that men like you believe that a woman could have all of the things that you could have and still be devalued by age and of kids. says
Yes, sir.
everybody needs to know. And you doubling down on that with the yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What we're saying to you is, and just picture this for a second. Just picture it. Just picture it for a second. You find the woman of your dreams. She bad, you attracted to her. She make way more money than you. She can.
We already went through it. He already said, "No, she gone." We already went through it. We already did
No,
it.
I ain't said she gone.
And the reason why I'm going there is the reason why I'm doubling back is because at the end of the day, what we're saying is you sound. Listen, oh my God, bro. Listen, you're not getting her. You're not getting that woman, bro. I hate to be like that, and I've shut up, but we're gonna keep it a buck. And I said it earlier in the comments. I kind of alluded to you. Do you look at yourself and you see a man that could just go out here and pick and choose who you want to? I'm not gonna
lie. I have my choices. I'm not gonna say I can just get any woman out here or whatever. It's some beautiful women that don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't find me attractive or whatever. But right. It's a man of status. Certain women, I like beautiful women. I'm not gonna lie. I like a beautiful woman. I like a bad to the bone woman. And I know just off of my looks, it's probably not gonna happen like that.
Do you deserve it? But do you deserve it?
I could get probably her in here, you know what I'm saying? But because because I had a nice one on last New Year's. So let's go there.
Do you deserve it?
We ain't gonna like I haven't had them before.
Do you
know what I'm
deserve
saying? So
for the record, you could.
Do you deserve it?
You know what I'm saying? I feel you. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
you deserve it?
Them before. You said, do I deserve it? Yeah. At this point in my life, like I said, no, I'm
yes,
bad
or
no.
Okay, how about this? How about
no? But when I get there,
you don't deserve it. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So us on the flip side is this. Okay. So say you see one of these chicks. So say you see one of these chicks on IG, right?
Right.
You're like, all right. I should be able to get her, but you can't because your money ain't right. Because your pockets ain't right. You ain't got that blue check next to your neck.
Right.
Okay. Do you accept those rules of engagement? You cool with that?
Yeah, because a man is based on his
standard
on what he brings, his finances. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So again, what I'm saying, and then what I'm trying to hold on, Sabel. What I'm saying to you based on all the things that you're saying, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Your way of thinking is detrimental, dog. It's gonna fuck you up in a million different ways. But let's say right now you were in the black community a pillar, dog. You was out there doing all the right things or whatever. But you're thinking your money was right, everything else was right. Your company, everything. You could be Jeff Bezos right now. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You could be Jeff Bezos. All we're hearing is you want a woman that you can fucking control. Outside of the kids,
that's not true.
Very abusive. Very abusive.
I don't agree with that.
Very much slap her up. Very much shake her down.
Yeah, you want
very much control her.
Submissive woman. You want to be the
alpha. He's giving me beat her ass. He's giving me
I'm honest, man. A woman
He's giving me Memphis. She's giving me Ike Turner.
To the right man.
He's giving me R. Kelly. He's giving me all of those.
Bro, listen, I'm done. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow.
I got nothing else. I mean, I could go on. I got nothing else. I got nothing.
My thing is,
because he can get.
I get that your preference is that you don't want a woman with kids. Because I'm tired of saying that you think that a woman with kids doesn't deserve a good man. Because I feel like that's bullshit. You can't convince me otherwise. It's bullshit. The word deserve it's very condescending. That's bullshit. You can 100% have your preference, and you are entitled to your preference. Where you are at in life, maybe you do not want to take on the responsibility of someone else's kids, or maybe if you didn't want to have kids, you don't want someone with kids. That's understandable. The reason why I don't have kids is because I didn't want to have kids too early. I wanted to get myself at a platform of my life before I brought kids into this world. I'm not. But I probably will never have kids because according to you, I'm all washed up.
The river is dry.
But most men, like myself, without biological children, most men like myself without biological children, if a woman has kids, 2, 3, maybe, a lot of them don't even want any more kids. So where does that leave a man?
But here's the thing. Okay, you made a great point. Hold on. You made a great point. The problem is you wouldn't know because you saw her with kids and said, "I'm good." That's what we're trying to. We're trying to. Okay, but you know what? Hold on, wait a minute. I experienced being cheated on. Does that mean all men are cheaters?
No, but I didn't experience.
Oh, wait. You said no. You said no. Okay. No. So that's what I'm saying. The thought process that you have right now is going to be so detrimental to you, right? Moving forward. You said you're in the building phase of your life. You're in your 30s. You're not in your early 30s, right?
Right.
Okay. Just like women have a clock, you got a clock.
No,
it may not be your body. Hold on. It may. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me finish. I'm not talking about having kids. I'm talking about where you are in life. As a woman, if I'm looking for someone I want to marry, I'm looking at how old you are and do you offer stability?
Right.
If you are an older person and you don't offer stability, that's an issue for me, whether I have kids or not. So what I'm telling you is you got to hold on. As you get older, that field of women starts to get lesser unless you're going to start finding you a little 20-year-old.
They definitely have kids.
Well, at least
as you get older, that field of women, depending on what your age preference is, and if you go younger, they don't really have the mentality of what you're trying to reach, right? So that field of women,
that all depends on the woman, because a lot of women do. A lot of women don't. But when you want a little ass girl. When you listen to his show, the 20 and the 26
I'm not talking about Kevin Samuels. I'm talking as a woman. I'm talking about real life. I'm not talking about some podcast that people
like you said,
where you and I are having a conversation. So I need your opinion. I don't want Kevin Samuels' opinion. I don't want you to keep referencing Kevin Samuels. I want you to tell me
that's how we got here, though.
Right. Well, we got here because you expressed your opinion. Your opinion on Kevin Samuels. We're not talking about Kevin Samuels. We're talking about what you said and how you agreed with what he said. So I'm trying to elaborate on your opinion.
Right.
My thing is, I'm trying to get you to understand you have to change your thought process. If you don't want kids and that's your preference, that's fine. But the fact that you are, hey, hold on. If you don't want a woman with kids, that's your preference, cool. You're entitled to that. But for you to be a black man telling black women that their value is drastically reduced because they have kids and you came from a single black mother is wild. I don't give a shit if that's what the history has been. We as black people have to change that. You are continuing the bullshit. No, it's not the truth.
It's not the truth. I'm sorry.
It's not the truth. How is it the truth? There are tons of single black women. No. I'm sorry. That's not the truth. There are plenty of successful single black women.
And they single. Why do you think they single?
Why do you think you're single? That's my point.
I'm single because I'm building.
You're single because... But what is their reason for being single? What is their reason for being single? It doesn't have to be because they don't have kids.
They still say, hold on, we done seen shows all the time. They say there's so many successful black women that has everything, and they still single.
Julian.
Because you ever think that it's because men can't meet their standards?
Hold on, Julian.
And you ever think it's because they need to lower their standards if they single mothers?
You ever think because you're single and in your late 30s, you might need to lower your standards?
Listen,
the same can be said about you. Your thought process is warped.
Men and women are two different species. We different.
Two different.
You need to go hug your mama. You need to go have a conversation with your mom. You need to have the same conversation with your mom. You really do.
Hey, listen, Julian. Listen, Julian. You got an invitation to another podcast, the Detox podcast. Next week he will talk. Javon said, I'm done. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, Julian, listen, what we're trying to convey and what she's trying to convey, and I'm gonna leave it at this because we're pushing the 2-hour mark and we get nowhere. You ever thought that maybe that single mother or these single mothers were done dirty by fucked up men?
Like you.
That does not change them, man. It does. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, I seen you scoff and look away, bro. Listen, what I'm saying, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know what your childhood trauma is and the rest of that, but basically what you're saying relates to your mother, and you basically saying, fuck you, mom, whatever you did and whatever happened. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. We don't got time to it. But the fact that you're sitting here saying, because it takes two to tango, that there's a difference and there's a different species between men and women, different animals, is wild. And that's your thinking. You're entitled to that. Keep it a buck because we can do this all night.
So let me ask you a question.
Listen,
We don't
You need therapy.
sit here. We don't sit here and listen to the type of men a lot of these women say they want and they get. We came up in the hip hop era, bro. We know
rap music though right now, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We know what these women
music.
do.
You talking hip hop?
Do they go for the brother
Where's
that's
Dr. Phil?
doing what you got to do, or do they go for the brother that's not doing
I
was in the nursing field. I was around these same women, career-driven women, RNs, nurse practitioners. My DON was messing with a janitor that was doing everybody. And he was a janitor. And she was a DON.
He was cleaning up, huh?
So what does that say?
I hear you say that.
This happened multiple times.
Fam. Julian.
Listen, I think that we confuse the word.
Where did y'all find him?
I think we confuse the word value and preference here. And I think that's what we're getting mixed up. And I think that people's preference does not equal to value.
Absolutely.
And that's what we have to understand is that if your preference is not to have, or if you say that most men that in that higher value.
Most men prefer a woman without kids.
Right. Okay. I get that. Yes, you're 100% right. So if you're saying that most men in that category prefer women without children, that I'm okay with y'all going there. Is that when you're
having kids lower a woman's value if she's a single mother, especially if she had kids out of wedlock. We can't deny that fact.
How would you know if she had kids out of wedlock?
No,
we're just
won't even talk
had the kids out of door.
Man, I'm
not. You got booted.
I'm not doing. Yeah, I can't do this.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You invite them on the show.
No. I'm doing all of y'all. I'm doing all of we talking in circles, bro. I'm listening, Marcus. We could do this all day. I'm doing it to all us, everybody. I had to get rid of him because we're gonna keep asking questions. We pushing 2 hours, and we could do this clearly for more and more and more and more and more. What I'm saying is, and we've already established the sensible thing. We've all agreed there is a difference between preference and everything. All
and value. Those are two different things.
Yes, those are two different things. You wanting men and women. I think women can say that they prefer a man with no kids. Men prefer a woman with no kids, but that does not mean that you, as a man or a woman, do not deserve.
Your value's not decreased. Your value's not decreased.
Exactly.
Who you are as a person either increases.
This washed up. This all washed up. So the eggs is depleted. The eggs are scrambled.
The milk is bad.
The milk is bad.
Anybody got anything else to say? We can do this.
I'm gonna leave because it'll keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen, Julian, I know you probably still watching, man. Detox Podcast. Terrence, send this man to Facebook, whatever. Talk about it, keep it going, or whatever. Yeah, invite them to your show. Everybody else, I appreciate y'all in the comment. We could do this all night. We're gonna have a show dedicated to just remedying what I just heard and everything we just dealt with.
A think piece.
Yeah, listen, I'm out, man. If y'all ain't got nothing else, man, I'm out, man. I can't. It's too much.
Man. I would just like to say he proved my point about having baggage. You got baggage.
And I would like to say
your mama issues is baggage.
Mm-hmm. I would like to say that he proved my point about a lot of these men that I be talking about. Specifically the straights. I would just like to say that he is the straight.
Hey, kick this nigga off. He should have been right behind him.
Yeah. Julian. You got anything, Julian?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm down. I would say, it's like, it's just my opinion, and at the end of the day, that's how
your preference.
At the end of the day, I believe we need to have these conversations more because we have to build up our community. Our relationships not together. It's a lot of single people out here, and we need to build up what we're doing out here. And we need to hold people accountable.
The children, bro. The children are the center of building up. If you're not going, if you're not going to empower women, you're not going to be the leader. You're not going to be the father. If you're not going to be the father figure, if you're not going to speak life into them, bro, you can't even say that.
You don't have to be anybody else's father. That's his preference.
No, absolutely.
But this don't be. Listen, let me say this. You don't have to be anybody's father. You don't have to be anybody. You don't have to take care of anybody else's kids. You don't have to do that. Just don't devalue that woman as a person.
Now I'm not gonna devalue her. But
listen, imagine
you don't want to date her. You don't want to date her. That's cool. You don't want to date her. That's cool. If that's your preference, that's cool. But don't devalue that woman personally because of that child. Because
And
that's
I'm not
because
gonna say. Let me say this disclaimer. Let me just say this disclaimer. I'm not saying I won't because I have dated women with kids. I have dated women with kids, so I'm not gonna say I'm just cutting off any woman with kids. But she got to meet a certain criteria, just like I'm coming to her to meet a certain criteria.
we
Okay.
Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
All right. I'm out.
Hey, Julian,
All right.
you got a lot of balls, bro. You got a lot of balls.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Over there, bro. Hey, look for a request from Terrence. He wants you on his show to talk more Saturday or Sunday, one of them.
Okay.
All right. Abel, great show. Santana, man. I don't know what to do with this audio, bro. I have to actually
upload that stuff, man.
Yo, my God. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Gonna drink you some more Sabel and relax now. You know.
Yeah,
I just want to say niggas is weird. That's all.